why does this hurt so much? Why is it so hard to get rid of clothes that I'm not wearing? Like, I'm not wearing them. So why can't I just say goodbye? Ugh. Hi, my name's Mary, and welcome to Mary's Rack. I'm a secondhand stylist. That just means I style people in all secondhand clothes. But today I'm doing something different. Today I am going to clean out my closets. My closets. I have a lot of clothes. As a thrifter, a longtime thrifter, I have collected, amassed, curated, however you'd like to say, a really intense collection of clothes that I really love and I really am attached to. However, the reality is I have too much. Not all of it fits. Not all of it is my style. And I honestly need to do a clean out. What ignited this clean out, if I'm being honest, is I had a client come to me for their client consult, which is where I sit down with them and I talk about what their style is, what their style isn't. I help them figure it out so that then they can come shop with me with a curated shopping experience because I am a stylist. But in the process of talking to this client about what her style is and isn't and about the clothes she already has, we very quickly realized that she does not need any more clothes because she had somewhat of a thrift addiction for a while and has amassed something similar to my collection, I imagine. A big, large amount of clothing that aren't necessarily even her size or style, but that she just thinks are really cool. So instead of selling this client more clothes to add fuel to fire, I said to her, I will not sell you clothes. I will come to your house and help you clean out your closet. So many times we find ourselves in our closets looking at things, asking ourselves, why do we even get them? Are they even our style? Not wanting to put them on, knowing they don't fit. And I know that that is a huge issue that a lot of women and a lot of my clients are facing. And I know because they come to me and they tell me, I have a ton of clothes, but none of them feel like me. I don't like any of them. I never know what to wear. So this is my foray into going into people's closets and helping them solve some problems. And I have accepted that if I'm going to offer this service to people, that I also need to become an expert at it myself and do a closet clean out. So this is going to be emotionally a lot for me. I have given myself 4 criteria to determine whether or not I should keep an item. And each item needs to match at least 2 of the criteria in order for me to keep it. The first criteria I have given myself is number 1, does it fit me? Number 2, is it my style? Number 3, is it nostalgic? And number 4, do I have a plan for it? Now, number 1, does it fit me, should be very obvious. Number 2 should be obvious, but it's not as obvious because our styles are so hard to define completely, and to determine if something is exactly our style can be really complicated, especially because I have several kinds of styles that I consider my style. This one's going to be hard. Is it my style is going to be probably the most flexible one. Number 3, is it nostalgic? I am somebody who has lost everything in Katrina and lost everything in a house fire previous to that. So I've experienced a lot of item loss, and I am someone that has zero shame about attaching myself to items and things. I know that there's this whole movement to keep minimalism a thing and we shouldn't be attached to things and they're just things, but I've had nothing and I didn't really like it, so I'm attached to my things and I allow myself to have a bit of nostalgia about stuff, but I don't want to have too much. And number 4, do I have a plan for it? So do I have a plan for it can include giving it to my niece. It can include upcycling it into something else. It can include holding on to it to barter it for something else because I have some rare, cool items that I already know I'm not going to want to get rid of because I'm trying to replace them. That's complicated. Anyway, so those are the 4 criteria, and ideally every item meets at least 2 of the criteria so that it can be kept. Next, we should discuss what my style is. Mary, you're a stylist. Shouldn't you be able to define your own style easily? Wow. Thank you for giving me so much credit. I can't. Why? Because I have like 18 different style notes when it comes to what I like to wear. But I have thought about it for this video. I've narrowed it down to explain it to y'all as best as I could. So, a big part of my style is bold color and print. So, like right now I'm wearing like a chunky plaid print that I would call that a bold print. I like bright colors and I like graphic like prints, tees. So bold and graphic is one of mine. And in the bold and graphic, I also will loop in my vintage, the vintage stuff that I like. So I really do like bold graphic vintage stuff. My second huge style note is something that I'm going to call punk rock streetwear, which I think I've made it up. I'm sure I'm completely influenced by so many people, but a friend sent me a photo of myself from when I was 12, and I'm literally wearing an outfit that I would wear today. In fact, like a couple of weeks ago, I made a video where I was wearing such a similar like vibe look. I would call that like my punk rock streetwear style. There's also this overarching thing to my style where I like to dress pretty dykey, and dykey, if that's a word that makes you uncomfortable, I'm a queer woman, and that is how I identify, and I get to identify however I'd like, and I identify as soft dyke, or I have things that I call dykey days where I dress a little bit more masculine. And for me, that usually just looks like adding a chain, wearing a slack or a boot, something that feels very grounded and like heavy. So all of these styles are overarched by my like dykey days and like the dykey influence of my style. So that is the best I can describe my style. I feel I've talked long enough, and we should just really get into the clean out itself. Am I stressed? Am I worried? Yes, I am. Thank you for asking. I'm very stressed out. This is gonna be hard for me. It is. It just is. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this rack. This is where my dresses, my bodysuits, my slacks live. And I have a couple of jackets on here that I just haven't brought back to where they belong. But I think this will be easy because this is the stuff that I wear like most often, because I find dresses and bodysuits and like pants looks to be the easiest to put together. So I feel like I already know pretty much what's gonna stay and what's gonna go from this rack. I'm going to skip these jackets because those don't count. They're not supposed to be. Okay, I'm just going to get started. This is terrifying. I honestly didn't expect to be this freaked out, but I'm like very freaked out. Okay, up first. This is a dress that I got for the rack actually, but then I went to a wedding up north and I thought it was perfect for the wedding, and honestly it's too big for me. I had to wear a belt to make it work, and so it doesn't fit. It is my style, but I feel like if it doesn't fit, it might need to immediately go to the goodbye forever. So keeping this, it's just a white jumpsuit that I've been living in. Kristen had to force me to wash it the other day because I had worn it like 8 times without washing it, and it got so gross. I'm going to keep this LBD because I just discovered it and I love it so much. This skirt is definitely like my old style a bit more, but I still wear it. I wore it as recently as last month, and sometimes I look at it and I think this isn't your style anymore, but this one's really fun. Like the print of it is really fun, and I like to pair it with something graphic up top. So I think I'm going to keep this skirt, even though sometimes I look at it and I think it's not my style. These pants I'm going to bring to the rack. I just took them out of the rack because they were comfortable and I was looking for more elastic waistbands, but someone else is going to really appreciate these fun pants, so they're going. There should probably be a pile where I try stuff back on. So this is going to go in the I need to try it back on pile. These are vintage Lily Pulitzer. I have to keep these. I'm going to show you all of my Trashy Diva dresses that are on this rack. Okay, these 4 dresses are all Trashy Diva, which is a clothing brand that I used to be really into, vintage reproduction clothing brand. And I have way more Trashy Diva than what you see here. I don't necessarily think this dress is my style. It does fit me. This dress is utilitarian though, because when I marry people, because I'm a wedding officiant, this is the dress I wear because it's very like priestly. It has a high collar. So like I have to keep this for work purposes. Next up is this one. I love this one so much, but I don't think this one fits me anymore. I have 2 of these. I have 2 of these prints. Oh look, a tissue like a momo. I have 2 of this exact print dress from Trashy Diva, and I think actually it might be the same exact dress. I have it twice. No, the other one's different. I have 2 of this print dress, and while I love this print so much, this one doesn't fit me anymore. So I need to get rid of it. I need to keep the other one and get rid of the double that no longer fits me, even though I love it so much. Am I going to regret that? I already regret it, guys. It doesn't fit me. It doesn't fit me. It doesn't fit me. It doesn't fit me. This dress fits me and I love it and it's beautiful. This dress fits me. I haven't worn it in years though. Why haven't I worn it in years? I haven't had a reason to wear it. It's kind of like a going out of dress. It's like what you wear to a luau. How many luau's am I going to? I wore it in Disney once. That was a really cute look. But honestly, besides wearing this dress in Disney, I don't think I've ever worn it. And I love it so much. But I think it needs to go. God, this hurts. This really hurts. Okay. Wow. Trashy Diva narrowed down. Maybe I'll just keep going by brand because that was kind of easy when I had all of the same brand together, because I have another brand over here, which is No Works. Oh, here's another Trashy Diva dress that I missed. This one's like the Christmas version of my wedding officiant dress. I can't get rid of this. I wear too many Christmas festive looks to get rid of this. It's staying. It's staying. Okay, No Works. One piece of No Works. Two pieces of No Works. This one's inside out. I'm telling you right now, both of these are staying. 3 pieces of No Works. This is one of the newest ones I've gotten, and by newest, I mean I got it off of Poshmark. It is too big for me. It is my style. It's not nostalgic. I don't have a plan for it. It's too big for me. It's beautiful, but it's gotta go. These are all like my best pieces that I'm saying goodbye to right now. Like, ooh, getting rid of my No Works is like, it's hard. Hard. I'm keeping these. These 2 are staying. These are the big pocket dresses from No Works, and I live in these. I almost commissioned a tailor to make me these dresses out of some of my vintage bed sheets because I love the style of these dresses so much. Like, they're great for working in the shop. Next up is this. This jumpsuit is maybe my favorite garment that I've ever owned, but it doesn't fit me anymore. And here's the thing, because this is an older No Works print, it's this like rat coverall jumpsuit. It's really, No Works has like a cult following. I used to have this shopping problem where I would get really into brands that have cult followings, and I had it with No Works and I had it with Trashy Diva. I want to hold on to this because the No Works, what I like about these brands with cult followings is that they have really great buy-sell trade groups. So I'm going to hold on to this and try to trade it for the size up. Cross your fingers for me that will happen. That's a really long shot, but I can't get rid of this. I love this so much. It does not fit me, I know, but I love it so much. Aha, but here's some No Works I'm going to get rid of. More No Works. So you might not have seen because the dress was inside out, but I have a big pocket dress in this print. So I can get rid of this one. It's not in the best condition anyway. I really wore it out. So this is going to be... Someone's going to fall in love with this one. This is going to go to someone and they're going to be really happy. Because this is another print that was really popular and hard to find now. So I might even be able to trade it for something even cooler in the group. And then actually one of my friends donated this to Mary's Rack and I immediately yoinked it out of there because I love it so much. It's also No Works. After I made my clown costume in my Halloween costume video, I realized that I should have just worn this. Because it's very cute and clown-like because it's a little rainbow stripe. But someone else is going to be way happier to have this in their closet, and it's going to be somebody else's style more than it's mine. So I am going to add it to the pile. It's going to go to the rack where it was originally supposed to be. I have more No Works. God, you guys are really learning a lot about me right now. This is very vulnerable for me and my shopping addiction. This dress I got in a mystery box, actually, and it's really cute on me. Is it still my style? Yeah. It's still my style. It still fits me. I think I'm definitely going to keep this one. Now these 2, another friend actually gave me this, and I love the print of this one. It doesn't fit me right. It fits me, but it doesn't fit me right. So I think I'm going to get rid of it. It does the thing where it like chops my arms, you know, because I have bigger arms, and it's really uncomfortable in my arms. And like, y'all, we don't need to be uncomfortable in our clothes. We deserve to feel comfortable in our clothes. So someone else is going to really love this because it's such a cool graphic print. And I know I'll find a really great client for it. So this is also a really rare print that someone's going to be excited to have. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. All right. Another piece of No Works. I don't wear this one anymore. I don't like it on me anymore. I need to just get rid of it. Wow, this really hurts. This really hurts. Why does this hurt so much? Why is it so hard to get rid of clothes that I'm not wearing? Like, I'm not wearing them. So why can't I just say goodbye? Ugh. This is all stuff that's staying. This is what I haven't gone through yet. Our pile is looking, you know, piley. Okay, LBD number 2. My friend Mary just gave it to me. I wore it on my bachelorette party, and I really loved the way it looked at me, and I like immediately wanted to wear it again, so we're keeping this. I've definitely worn this dress in a video. I love it so much. It's that graphic part of my style. It even has kind of like the vintage vibe with like the shirt dress situation with the collar. It kind of gives me a little bit of a 70s vibe. This dress is like so easy for me to wear, and I love the way it looks on me, so I'm keeping this dress for sure. Next up, it's my slip dress addiction. Do y'all ever do the thing where if you like something, you just get it in like several different colors or prints or whatever? That's 150% what my slip dress obsession is. So first slip dress is this like smoke leopard silk dress. Still 150% my style. It's kind of giving me that punk rock vibe. It's giving me that bold print vibe. It's staying. It has to stay. I love it so much. Next is another slip dress. Slip dresses are like new to me. Like I never used to think I could wear slip dresses because I'm bigger, and so I used to think like this is reserved for thin people, and then I started finding them in sizes that I liked on me, and now I just buy them as a rebellion. I wore this to a wedding. It's definitely a nightgown. It's like light pink. I wore it to a wedding. Obviously I wore like a slip underneath it, and I wore it with a bunch of gold jewelry and some black like tall zip up boots, and it was such a vibe. This is definitely a special occasion dress, more so than the other slip dress. I love both of them, and I'm keeping both of them. And then I have this one that I wore to my engagement party that's like vintage Saks Fifth Avenue, 100% silk yellow, that I'm not ready to get rid of yet because I just wore it to my engagement party in October, and I love it so much. I'm not ready. Have I only worn all of these slip dresses one time? Have I only worn each of these one time? Yes. Do I promise I plan to wear them all again? Yes, I promise. I promise I do. This is more like a nightgown, so I don't think it counts, and I really love when I wear it. But I have worn it as a dress to a wedding with like a blouse over the top of it, and I wore the bottom long, and it's gorgeous. It's just completely see-through, so you have to wear like a slip, but the skirt lays really gorgeous. Like it's a very beautiful drape on my body, so I'm gonna keep it as a good base layer for something. And I also sometimes wear it around the house when I want to feel sexy, because it really does look good on me. I'm gonna keep this because it's that sporty kind of streetwear bold color. It's definitely my style. It definitely fits me. Do I wear it a lot? No, but I need to make myself wear it more. I mostly don't wear it because it's kind of like a sweater material, and it's cold again, so I can start wearing it again. This is a dress that I absolutely need to bring back to the rack. I wore it to a rehearsal dinner. I'm not gonna wear it again. I liked it on me, but I wasn't like totally wild about it on me. It's a gorgeous dress. It's gonna look beautiful on somebody else, but it's not actually my style, honestly. It's too like, I don't know if cutesy is the word. This is like a straight up costume piece. I don't even know why I'm keeping it. I wore it in like a Shakespeare show that I did, a Shakespeare comedy show. So I think I'm gonna bring it back to the rack because it could be somebody's like actual style. It's a really cool layering piece. It's got this frog closure, but it's not my style. I have no reason to keep it. It's not nostalgic at all. So it's going. These are overalls that I need to get fixed. They do currently fit me. They are currently my style. They need to be fixed. I'm gonna keep them. All right, it's getting difficult. Now, my embroidered Disney stuff. Here's one piece of embroidered Disney. Here's another piece of embroidered Disney. I wear these in Disney. I go to Disney every year, so I can't get rid of them because I literally wear them once a year in Disney. I have so much Disney stuff. It's sick. It's sick. I don't have as much as some people. Some Disney people have a lot, and I really don't have that much. I have this bucket hat that I do wear. I wear this bucket hat a lot in the summer, but these other things I don't really wear outside of Disney, which I think could be problematic, but also I got them all secondhand, so whatever. Okay, this is going. It doesn't fit me. It's not really my style. It's kind of too cutesy vintage for me. I did wear it on St. Patrick's Day one year, and it was a whole vibe, and it was very cute, but I do think someone else is going to love it more than me, so it's going to go. It's going to go. True vintage. Beautiful, beautiful piece of true vintage. Look, can you see this print? Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm going to miss that one. I got this dress when Kristen and I went to Memphis together. I still remember getting it. I remember finding it and trying it on. Maybe I'll put a picture in there for you to see it. It's so darling, and I wore it on St. Patrick's Day, so it feels a little nostalgic because of where I got it and where I've worn it. This one's hard. Okay, I'm having second thoughts about this one. I've been so confident about all the others, so I feel like it's okay if I'm not confident about one. I've tried to declutter this dress like 3 times and I can never do it. Something is like has me keeping it. I don't know why. I wear this dress all the time. It's a really good lounging dress. It's like an overall dress, like completely open on the side. I'm pretty sure I got this with my friends when we were in Austin, Texas. Got it at a little vintage store. I've had this dress for a minute. I got it at Buffalo Exchange several years ago. It's a vintage Sears dress, and it's got these little openings on the arm that you can see. And it's this 3/4 length, and it's short. And this dress is actually in terrible condition, but you can't tell because the print is so busy, like you would never know it's not in good condition. So I'm going to keep it because I still wear it all of the time. And also I would feel weird selling it to somebody because it's in bad condition. It's got like moth holes and stuff, but I wear stuff with holes in it. Don't you worry. I wear this stuff. This is a house caftan. I'm going to have to make a pile of all my loungewear and declutter it, but that time is not now. And I can't get rid of this caftan. I got it during lockdown. I ordered it off of Poshmark. I love it because it's Mardi Gras colors. It feels so nice. I love this. I'm not getting rid of this. Remember when everybody was buying athletic dresses? I bought one too. I worked out in it a couple times. It's not terribly practical to work out in, but I'm going to keep it because it does fit my sporty aesthetic. Sometimes I wear it with like a crop top and I love it a lot. I haven't worn it in a while, but also I will wear it. I like it. It's still my style. This is a dress that I wore to a wedding, one of my all-time favorite outfits. I've worn it on Easter. I've worn it to a wedding. I've worn it multiple times. It is a special occasion dress that I could see myself wearing again. I love the colorway of this dress. And I play off of it a lot, so I'm keeping this dress. This is one of those items that doesn't fit me. It's not really my style anymore, but it's incredibly nostalgic, and I don't have a plan for it. Because it's honestly, I've worn it to death. It's really not in that great of condition anymore. But when I was in college, my friend Tina let me take all her closet rejects, and this was one of those things. And it's just a black wrap dress. And you can kind of tell it's really wash worn, like the color is kind of coming out of it. Like, I've held on to this dress since college, so 10 years now, over 10 years now. It really looks incredible on me because I have an hourglass and giant boobs, so this dress, like, when I wear it, it's like, boom! But it doesn't fit me anymore. I don't really think it's my style anymore, but I'm really emotionally attached to it because Kristen used to love this dress on me when we first started dating. Like, it's just, this dress has been there for me through a lot. This dress got me fired once from a job because I showed too much cleavage. I love this dress. I never know what to do. I've decluttered my closet so many times and I've held on to this dress. Like, I'm getting emotional right now. It's like, I don't want to get rid of it. This is such an emotional process. I told you I, like, hold on to stuff because, I don't know why, because it makes me feel things. I shouldn't be crying over clothes. I did warn you guys that I have, like, trauma around losing my things. So it's like, it's a very emotional process to lose all my stuff. Oh my God, am I really going to show this to the internet? I don't know why I'm crying. This is where we're at in the process of cleaning out my closet. I am going to finish this rack and then I'm going to take a break for an undisclosed amount of time. My camera's about to die anyway, so we'll get through this rack and then I'm going to take a break for however long I want because this is emotionally a lot for me and I don't know why. All of a sudden, it's very emotionally a lot for me. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm proud of myself. I'm going to get rid of it. This is another Christmas piece that I like to dress up for Christmas. I thought maybe I would turn into a Mrs. Claus costume and add fake fur. But the reality is the silhouette actually didn't look that good on my body. So I can find a better base dress for my dream Mrs. Claus outfit. I've always wanted a Mrs. Claus outfit. Isn't that embarrassing? But it's true. I want like a cute little Mrs. Claus outfit that I can wear on Christmas. This is a costume piece that I wear all of the time, believe it or not. Can you believe me when I tell you that I wear this all the time? I wear this all the time. I have probably worn this more than a lot of the dresses on this rack. I've worn this at least 5 times. Anyway. Okay, this is one that I love so much. Is it still my style? I think it is. Does it fit me? Yes. but I really hate the material of it. I hate it so much that every time I look at it, even though I love everything about this bold cherry print, I don't want to put this on because it feels like I'm wearing like a plastic bag because it's like the cheapest polyester. And I can't keep it, even though I love it so much. I did take one incredible photo in it, which I think is worth something, you know, so at least it can live in infamy. Yeah, 100% polyester. It's vintage, it's really cool, but it just feels horrible on, so why am I keeping it? I gotta get rid of it. This is something that I'm gonna get rid of. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's too cutesy. It's vintage and fun, but it's too cutesy, and it's gonna look so good on somebody else. I know, because it looks really good on me. It's just not my style. And you wanna know a funny story about this? Is I got this at Buffalo Exchange years ago, and then I posted a picture of myself in it, and then one of my friends / followers / clients DM'd me and said, hey, did you get that from Buffalo Exchange? I just sold that to them. And I was like, I certainly did get it from Buffalo Exchange, but it's vintage Sears. It's so beautiful on. It's a good Easter dress. I wore it to like a drag brunch for my sister's birthday. I remember where I wear my clothes. Do you guys remember where you wear your clothes? This is another one that I'm going to keep. Leopard print, bold. You guys are basically seeing every item in my closet right now. It's got this ruffle at the bottom. I love wearing this with a black ankle boot. I have like these like black motorcycle boots that I wear it with. And then like a lot of jewelry. It's just a cool dress. Okay, I love this dress so much. It's got like a Western motif on it. But the reality is I don't wear this dress enough to keep it in my closet. That's the reality. That's the reality. It's gotta go. And then this is something I got. I got this at a vintage store forever ago, and I've not worn it yet. And I don't even remember what I was thinking when I bought it. But I think I need to try it back on. But it's basically this like very like fairy core skirt. I think it'd be too big for me now, actually. Yeah, I have to get rid of it. It doesn't even fit me anymore. I never got to wear it. That's rare that happens in my closet, and it's got this little top. But it's going to look darling on somebody. Oh my God. I actually think I know. I actually think I know where this is going to go already. Okay. That was emotionally... That's what's staying. All that's on the wrong rack. Yeah, this is all on the wrong rack. That's what's staying. This is what's going. Look at this. Look at all this print and color. Okay, one rack complete. I'm going to take a break for an undisclosed amount of time, and we'll be back. Hi, friends. Wow, what a ride. Didn't see that coming. I really debated whether or not to show you all of the footage, and ultimately I decided that I edited out a bit. I edited out a chunk of me crying because no one needed to see me cry for a minute straight, but I left in the bulk of the feeling. Why? Because I think it's something that people can relate to, and I want to be real. And that's really how I felt while cleaning out my closet. It was really hard for me, really emotionally draining, emotionally a lot. And if you enjoyed this process at all, I would really appreciate you liking this video, giving me a comment. I was going to clean out all of my closets today, but I've just decided it's like way too much, not just emotionally, but like I've got a lot of clothes, and just cleaning off this one rack took me a while. So I'm going to do it in other videos if you guys want to see it. If not, I am not going to record the process. So you've got to let me know if you enjoyed the process of watching this, because it was hard, and I will only keep making it if people are connecting with it and they find some value in it. Thank you so much for watching. Believe it or not, I'm really happy to have done this, and I'm really grateful for you, because it's something that I've been putting off for a while, and having an excuse to film it is kind of held me accountable to doing it. So thank you for watching this, and if you want to see me clean out the rest of my closets, you just engage with this video and I'll make another one. I mean, that's just how it works. Okay, I'm gonna give myself the rest of the day off.